Wow, I haven't seen this kind of panic since Kamala Harris found out the liquor store was closed right before a press conference. You have to see this abysmal meltdown from Axios CEO Jim Van de Hey, who's actually getting awarded, if you can believe it, this absolute cacophony of fibbers, the deceitful pageantry of lies that come out of live stream media. I don't call them mainstream media anymore. Live stream media. He's being actually awarded for spreading propaganda. And in the midst of this, he just can't help himself. He goes ballistic on an explicit tirade against you, me, us, citizen journalists, independent media, Elon Musk, and X. Watch this.
Everything we do is under fire. Elon Musk sits on Twitter every day, or X today, saying like, we are the media, you are the media. My message to Elon Musk is bullshit. You're not the media. You having a blue check mark, a Twitter handle, and 300 words of cleverness doesn't make you a reporter. You don't do that by popping off on Twitter. You don't do that by having an opinion. You do it by doing the hard work.
Yeah, come on, slow clap, everybody. Whoa. First of all, I've got to say, extraordinary content. It needed to be said.
Yeah.
It continues to need to be said. When all of the garbage is flying around on social media, lying about reporters, lying about the hard work they do, lying about the hard work editors do, lying about everything up and down about not only their alternative set of facts, but alternative set of facts about what people like you do. Or if social media, people lying every day, every hour, every minute about the news. What you do matters. What the New York Times does matters. What the Wall Street Journal does matters. What Jonathan Lemire does matters. What the Financial Times does matters. What NBC News and MSNBC reporters do matters.
Wrong.
It matters.
Wrong. It's really, first of all, just the fact that Morning Joe goes and backs up that unhinged meltdown by Van de Hey just speaks volumes. It's all you need to know. The fear is real. They know that their propaganda, they know that their absolute unabashed spreading of misinformation. It's amazing. The liars are calling the liars. It's absolutely insane. The liars are calling us the liars for pointing out that they're lying. It is so, they have learned nothing. They have learned nothing from the election. The American people have spoken. They have spoken, Morning Joe, and we're sick and tired of you spreading the lies. Don't worry, I'm going to talk about where you can get one of these original, made in the USA, amazing hats. We got all sorts of cool new merch. I'll talk about that in a second. These are the same people that expect us to trust them. When you've got fake Don Juan Merchan, who engaged in clear, unadulterated election interference by that sham trial, giving that jury sham instructions. You don't have to all agree. It doesn't have to all be unanimous. Every single lawyer on planet Earth worth their weight in gold. Alan Dershowitz, lifelong Democrat, probably the most accomplished lawyer in modern times, saying, I've never seen anything like this in 60 years of practicing law, convicts a former president, and then now, I just reported on this a couple of days ago, and then now says, well, I'm going to adjourn it. Nah, we didn't mean it. It was a joke. You want us to trust you after you told us that that vegetable in chief was sharp as a tack? He's cogent, sober, intelligent, with it, quick. You want us to trust you after you buried the Robert Hur investigation? You want us to trust you after you called and spread and attacked and hated Donald Trump in ways in which we've never seen before? The most magnificent, epic proportions of hate, lies, misinformation, deceit, dishonor we've ever seen before? You calling him a Nazi, a threat to democracy, and then you just squirmed and ran to him like the cockroaches you are just the other day to apologize and say, we want to work with you. You have the audacity to come after me and other independent media and this amazing audience, us, you, who have spoken, who set a mandate on November 5th that we're sick and tired of all your lies. We're sick and tired of all your insanely sewage-oriented broadcasts. You want us to trust you? That takes hard work. It takes hard work to compare that beautiful, glorious, American pride-filled Madison Square Garden rally that just beamed with patriotism, that just beamed with real, actual joy, real, actual community and engagement. You want us to trust you? That took hard work to compare that to a 1930s KKK rally? And you spread that insidious lie all over your station 24/7? That takes hard work? That's real journalism? Somebody who's an actual subject matter expert. I don't just call myself professor for kicks and giggles. I have worked, researched, taught, run businesses, run media companies, content creation, educational platforms, taught at some of the most prestigious universities in the world. Aristotle's Principles of Rhetoric, business communications, writing, media, digital media, literacy. I am not qualified to do this, but some schmuck who's given a teleprompter and who's maybe took a couple of journalist classes from some woke socialist Leninist professor at some woke socialist indoctrination camp, that person's more qualified, Morning Joe? Shame on you. These are the same people who defended Kamala Harris's border policy. These are the same people that looked you in the eyes, looked you in the face and said, no, the economy's not bad. Look at the statistics. Look at the statistics that we made up. No. Don't believe your eyes. Don't believe your ears. There's no crime. There's no border problem. Didn't you hear what Brian Williams, one of your very own, just said recently on the Seth Meyers show? You didn't listen to what he said? You're doing it all over again. It's an insult to say, look at the stock market, it's gangbusters, while everyday, normal, hardworking, tax-paying Americans can't pay their rent, can't pay their mortgage, can barely feed their kids, can't clothe them, can barely do anything. I mean, just the bare necessities, let alone actually enjoy the fruits of their labor. Working 3, 4, 5 extra side hustles and jobs just so they could put food on the table, pay the heat. And you have the audacity to tell us to trust you after you looked us in the face and said, no. The economy's fine. People like you, Joe, people like CNN, people like Don Lemon, people like all of you guys, Dana Bash, Fake Tapper, every single one of you. That takes hard work. We're supposed to trust you. These are the same people who pushed the Russia hoax. These are the same people who pushed the January 6th hoax. These are the same people who pushed the Charlottesville lie. Good people on both sides, which was debunked. These are the same people who pushed the border bill was Trump's fault, which was a complete lie because it wasn't even a border bill to begin with. It actually allotted over $60 billion to Ukraine and a mere pittance for the border, but they called it Trump's big folly. They called it Trump doesn't want to fix the border. He just wants, and then you backed a candidate. You backed a DEI, unqualified, unskilled, vapid, vacuous, empty shell of a human being with all your apparatus and DNC backed and your entire mainstream cabal might. Every molecule of your force and your energy was pushed into backing that empty shell of a cretin. And we were this close for the dark ages to continue and probably get a lot worse over the next 4 years. But the people have spoken. But that takes hard work. We're supposed to trust you. We're supposed to trust you. You tell us she's a qualified candidate. You tell us she's got integrity. She has character. When she literally admitted to herself that there's nothing she would do differently over the last 4 years? There's nothing she can think of? That's character? My fellow Americans, the fear is real. This is an act of desperation. Their jobs, their platform, their power, their influence is waning and dissolving as we speak. It is slowly dripping through the drain of we're sick and fed up and tired of your BS. And I will never stop because they'll never stop, which is why I want you to tap the thumbs up, because it helps us get more, reach more people. The more people who are educated, the more people who will understand this. You're not going to see this on the mainstream media. They're not going to talk about this. The more people that see this, the more educated they are. That helps you, me. That helps our grandkids. That helps the future prosperity of our glorious republic. Honor our forefathers, the framers, the millions of veterans, the hundreds of thousands of other Americans who've sacrificed so that we can have the civil liberties and freedoms that we enjoy today. Your time is up, worthless Whoopi. Your time is up, Sonny. I shouldn't be hosting a damn thing hosting. Your time is up, Morning Joe. Your time is up, Mika, Russian spy asset, Brzezinski. Your time is up, Fake Tapper. Your time is up, David Muir, and all the rest of you. Because we are the media. We are the real subject matter experts. Why? Because we're in the trenches. We work every single day. I guarantee you, Joe, I'll step to you any day of the week. I work harder than you ever have in your entire life. You don't work. You wake up every day, take a nice, glorious bath, knowing that you have teleprompters, knowing that you have a complete band, a gang of liars who will compose everything that you say. You don't have an original thought in your head. I do everything myself. My wife and I do everything ourselves. We work our butts off every single day so that Americans, us, can actually get the truth. Shame on you, Vanda Hay, shame on you, mainstream, live stream media. I can't wait. Your influence, your power is through. It is over. The American people have spoken. Speaking of the American people have spoken, how much do you love this hat? We got mugs, buttons, stickers, shirts, hoodies. We got the whole 9 yards. You got to go check it out in the pinned comment. You can do a 2-for-1 special. You can sign up for our free newsletter, which is like an insurance policy, so you never miss out. It's like a link tree. You click on that link, you'll see newsletter, and then you'll also see original merchandise. Click on either of those. Sign up for the newsletter first. Click on the merchandise. Get yourself one of these. I mean, can you imagine? This is original. Made in the USA. We got so many here. I got another hat here. I don't have the mug here, but look at this. We are so back. We are so back. I've got so much stuff. It's all original. Made in the USA. Get your family members. Christmas is coming up. Get them something original and unique, something amazing, something fun, something that gives them purpose. This is awesome. These are all original. So make sure you go check that out. I can't wait to hear what you guys think of this insane live stream media loosening their grip on the American public is completely being dissolved. I can't wait to hear your comments on that as well. Check out these videos coming up on the screen right here, especially this one I just posted yesterday. Tap my face right there to subscribe and follow. If you haven't already, make sure you turn on the bell for all notifications. And as always, may God bless you and may God bless the USA.